Hello, this is the streaming service with me, Justin Hill, and I promise this is going to be the best 10 minutes of your day, and I know you've probably already been told that before, but this is different because it's all about TV and movies. I'll give you the rundown on everything worth watching that has landed on streaming services this week, plus catch you up on all the behind-the-scenes news you may have missed. This week, Real Housewife and rich lady Kyle Richards questions her mothering skills. If you're missing MAFS, have I got the show for you? And your fave early 2000s game show is getting a reboot. Grab your Birkin and start polishing your diamonds, or if you're like me and you have neither of those things, let's put on our good trackies because the finale episode of season 12 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has dropped on Hey You. Now, there are a few things you need to know about this before you watch the finale. There are some heavy rumours that some of the wives won't be back next season, and on that, Lisa Rinna has deleted any reference to The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills from her Instagram bio. Okay. Then we've got that drama with Kathy Hilton in Aspen. Rinna told her that she had a black heart, but do we believe Rinna's version of events? I don't know. One of the people apparently in Kathy's firing line was her sister Kyle, who I recently had a little catch up with, and we got to talking about our hobbies. Now, Kyle told me that she's got one that's a little bit dark, and wait for it, has her questioning her mothering abilities at times.
When I drive from my house in LA to my house in the desert, I get on, I put on a murder podcast. I mean, that's when I really question my mothering, because Portia's in the back seat and then she'll be busy with her headsets and doing something. All of a sudden she'll go, did he chop off her arm? Put your headset back on. Leave me alone. Let me live, please.
Mummy's having some downtime. Be quiet. You and your husband are literally, I watch you on the show and you are couples goals. Like, I just see the affection and the respect that you have for each other. What makes your partnership so strong?
I mean, I think it just started out with, such an attraction to each other and then common goals. And, we really are opposites. He is an extrovert, loves to be, talk with everybody, and I'm the opposite. And he's an adventurous, I'm fearful. So the yin and the yang really was beneficial to our relationship, and having that common goal. We're both very ambitious. We wanted a lot in life. So, we started from nothing. So kind of building that together, and, being on the same page when it comes to parenting and, I think that's probably the foundation for our marriage.
Yeah, he's a gem. I think you should maybe hold on to that one. He's a good one.
Well, it's 26 and a half years right now, so.
Oh, wow.
Well. Actually, today, 26 and a half.
Today?
Well, I don't have a present. I did not wake up with a present today.
Oh, no.
That's it. I'm done. I'm out.
Get someone onto that. That's terrible.
Sorry, Mauricio. I feel like I might have put you in the doghouse with that one, my friend. Catch the finale of the season 12 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills on Hey You now. I'm going to give this one 9 overpriced handbags out of 10. Righto, if you're missing Married at First Sight, then have I got a show for you. Love Triangle is from the same producers as MAFS, and it's just dropped on Stan. So what the hell is it all about, I hear you say? Well, the idea is that we've got a bunch of single people who have some potential love matches, right? But they can only text and call them to get to know them with no idea of what they look like. Then they pick one of those out of the matches, and only one of them they can go on a blind date with. They then move in together, we get to see the whole thing unfold. But it doesn't end there. There's a twist. Some of the matches then start dating multiple people. Cue the jealousy.
Oh God, what am I doing?
Lisa.
If I saw him on a dating app, I would swipe left.
What?
This is completely insane.
You won't even admit what everyone else saw.
Did you kiss him?
Well, if it was that easy to throw away, it can't have meant that much to you.
I'm telling you, I'm all in.
That's not the truth at all.
You're such a fucking liar!
Oh my God, relax, Jesus.
Now, if you were like me and you thought that it was a different kind of love triangle, mine's out of the gutter, please. Now, you can catch the double episode premiere of Love Triangle on Stan now with new episodes every Thursday. I'm going to give this one 6 broken hearts out of 10 because we all know where this is going. So it seems as though 2022 is the year of the cannibal. Now, don't come for me because those are just facts. First up, we had the Netflix series all about serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer. Now, if you like that one, then you might like to hear about another controversial series I've got for you called House of Hammer. This one is all about walking red flag actor and accused cannibal Armie Hammer. Now, if you think those stories about Armie and his cheating, manipulating ways were a bit weird, wait till you see this series that takes a deep dive into his family's history. And did I mention it's based on a book written by his auntie?
If you believe about making deals with the devil, the Hammers are top of the totem pole. Every generation in my family has been involved in dark misdeeds, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. I know my grandfather had a dark side, but I saw my father's dark side firsthand. And I've seen my brother's dark side. It was like a monster unleashed. Now it's Army Hammer.
It's just generation to generation.
I've let the Hammers control me my whole life. It's time to stop. I refuse to be silenced.
Oh, wow. House of Hammer drops on Binge on October 9. I'm going to give this one 6 hammers out of 10. Right, are you ready for some nostalgia? Remember the TV show The Mole? Well, it's been rebooted for Netflix, of course it has, and the original version was hosted by Grant Bowler back in the year 2000. Tom Williams hosted it for a little bit as well, and the idea was that you had a group of people who had these challenges they had to do to win a certain amount of money. Now, if they lost the challenges, they lost cash, but the catch was one of them was a mole who was deliberately out to sabotage the challenges, but they had to keep it a secret from everyone else. The 2022 version is a 3-week, 10-episode event, so they're going to drop episodes in batches on Netflix. And while the contestants are American, it was actually filmed right here in Australia, and it's got all the drama that we know and love.
It was a horrible start to our mission.
Voila, there's another 10K loss.
No.
I'm just not ready to go home yet.
Right now, I have a whole team of suspects.
I still have no idea who the mole is.
Every single mission you've been in has failed.
Someone's going home tonight.
The mole is among us. Like, one of y'all liars.
Watch this show if only for a legitimate reason to call someone a mole again and reminisce about the OG. You can check out The Mole on Netflix from Friday, October 7. I'm going to give this one 7 bags of money out of 10. Kelly Clarkson! Now, if you get that reference, then you're going to love my movie from the vault this week, 40-Year-Old Virgin. Starring Steve Carell, this 2005 movie is about a guy called Andy who has not yet popped his cherry, let's say, and he lets that slip in front of his friends, who then go about sorting that out. Now, fun fact about this film, the scene where Steve has his chest hair waxed off and he yells at Kelly Clarkson was actually real. So due to this, the scene had to be done in one single take, but Steve was determined for it to look real. Also, I don't know if you remember the movie Knocked Up. That was actually meant to be a sequel to this film with the same cast, but it ended up being released as a standalone movie instead. You can check out 40-Year-Old Virgin on Stan or Apple TV Plus now. Okay, let's catch up on all the streaming announcements recently. Now, if you love the reboot of Heartbreak High on Netflix, rumour is it's been renewed for a second season, or if wrestling and WWE is more your thing, then you'll be pleased to know that Foxtel have inked a new deal with them to house all of their content and their live events across their channels and on Binge. Old mate Sean Penn has joined the cast of Stan's new comedy Court that is currently in production. And finally, Marvel have announced that their new Armor Wars TV series is actually going to be released as a movie now. Now, this one is kind of a spin-off of Iron Man and is part of a very long list of Marvel movies on their way. I cannot wait. If you want a very quick rundown on everything that's worth watching for the month of October on each platform, you can follow me on TikTok at @just_Hill now. That's all for this week from me. I will, of course, be back next week when we're going to unpack Charlize Theron's new movie all about where fairy tales begin. It's called The School for Good and Evil. Make sure you subscribe to the streaming service on the LiSTNR app to be the first to hear it, and I'll see you next week.
LiSTNR.